just a beautiful area. I just can't get over how pretty it is. Actually, I think the people that live around here don't probably realize how great we have it here because you take it for granted when you're here all the time.
Beyond the acres of Iowa's vast farmland lies the driftless area, a countryside, a landscape, and a destination unlike any other in the U.S. This roughly 24,000 square mile area is famous for its rocky bluffs, beautiful valleys, gorgeous vistas, and spectacular scenery. The Mississippi River runs through the heart of the driftless area, with natural history visible at every turn.
Watching the seasons change, watching the wildlife migrate in the spring and the fall, the activity, the bustling activity on the river, from the commercial to the recreational aspect. I just, every day, I see something different.
The river, the bluffs, the scenery, the eagles, I mean, just everything here is so unique. The rock croppings that you see when you're driving up and down the river.
The glaciers never came over this area. They came very close. You can go a matter of 70 miles west of here, and the terrain is entirely different. It's flat. It's not with the hills and the bluffs and the outcroppings that you see in our bluffs.
I just enjoy going down and sitting and looking at the trees, drive out west of the landscape. It's just like almost being in paradise.
The driftless area is more than just beauty. Its historical significance shaped America's growth westward. From trappers and fur traders who established outposts along the Mississippi River in the 1700s to the barge traffic of today, the driftless area's economic influence has been felt beyond the plateau around the world.
How quickly 50, 60 years pass and a whole way of life changes in that time period. Your businesses change, your, the professions almost change. You have people who were blacksmiths back then, and they were making a living. And then you go back another 60 years and another 60 years, and everything changes so fast that it's important for young people especially.
Now, you have a chance to help preserve the past and plan for future generations in the driftless area through your support of the Beyond the Plateau campaign to construct the Driftless Area Education and Visitor Center. This $1.4 million fundraising campaign will match federal money already devoted to building the center. It will take education beyond the classroom and into the outdoors.
To bring the children here to this setting, to an out-of-classroom setting, and give them the opportunity to learn why we are the driftless, why the species are in the Mississippi River that we have and the waterfowl that are there, why we have the bridges that we have, and the meaning of those bridges and the historic value of our bridges, both historically but economically today. And so to teach them to preserve what we have is very, very important to this region.
Having a destination of this type will help drive a little bit more economic activity, bringing more tourism and bringing a broader crowd to your community. It'll bring a new set of dollars, a new opportunity.
The center will feature rotating displays focused on the historical, cultural, and interpretive aspects of the driftless area's unique place in American life. It will have areas devoted to rivers and streams, geology, wildlife, Native American history, industry, and Alameda County.
This is an investment in the future of our children, of not just of Northeast Iowa, but all of the children that come to visit this center. I know that there's a commercial fishing boat that's going to be in there, not the one that my father used, but one very similar to it. There will be nets, there will be clam bars, things that were used in the 1850s all the way up to the 1950s. So I see the Friends of Pool 9 being a complement to the Driftless Area Education Center.
I can foresee busloads of kids coming from a long ways off, coming here for field trips. That's one of their big things that they want to see is the Mississippi.
You know, we can enjoy this now, this area, and you stop and think, okay, the next generation, what sacrifices are we going to make so the next generation can not only enjoy what's here, but even grow in it.
But it's up to you. Your support is critical to making the center a reality.
There aren't many times in life when you get an opportunity like this. You know, you are going to be affecting the lives of kids 50 or 75 years from now. And I keep telling people that when you get a chance like this, you need to grab it and run with it and do the best you can.
I think the area will be very proud of what we have to show and teach our visitors, our children, and leave as a legacy to this area.
I think it's time for our generation to step up, and we really haven't been asked to pay for things that our forefathers have done. It's time that our generation make a legacy to do something for the future, and I think this is a good start right here.
You can make a difference beyond the Plateau. With your help, the Driftless Area Education and Visitor Center will bring economic growth, preserve the past, and build on the future of the beautiful region we call home.